All right, gonna hop into another swing check here from my buddy Harry. This is Ryan from Golf Fit. First things first, overall posture and setup, really pretty solid. It appears as though you have a little bit of a closed stance, which is really for someone who wants to be hitting draws. And I noticed that your ball flight is more of a fade, so we're going to talk a little bit about that. Everything else looks pretty good. As we get the club going back, you can see the club is just a little bit inside of the hands here. Not a problem. As long as the club does the right thing in the downswing, that's what we're more concerned about. As we get up to the top, this part here, you can see you have quite a bit of pelvic tilt at the top of your golf swing, which tells me that even though your right knee is flexed, the majority of your weight is in your left side. Now, that reminds me a lot of like a stack and tilt swing, which was very popular for a long time. And so if that's what's working for you, great. If you're not happy with your ball flight, we should talk about that. As you start your downswing, you do a great job of shallowing out the club, getting it even more than parallel to the primary swing plane line, which would allow you to attack the golf ball from the inside, which you do. You can see that your hips are rotating, your shoulders are turning and tilting, which is great. You do have a little bit of congestion in your spine here, and that could be due to the fact that you had so much weight preloaded on your left side. That it's just not allowing you to really rotate and tilt as efficiently as you could if you were pushing off of your back right foot. Typically, this back right foot and right knee are used almost like a pitcher's mound to explode off of. But if your weight is already loaded onto your left side, you're not going to be able to use that right side quite as effectively. When you get into the hitting zone and you get into your follow through, you do pull pretty hard to the left here. Again, if you're trying to hit fades, that is not a problem. If you're trying to hit draws, that would prevent you from hitting draws. And you can see that because you're pulling so hard left, your exit point is going to be underneath that left shoulder. Typically, tour average exit point is going to be over the top of that shoulder. And that's just because they do more of a follow through out to the right than they do pull to the left, unless you're looking at a fade player such as like Dustin Johnson. Overall, great golf swing. There's a lot of really good things happening here. The only reason I would change this golf swing is if your desire is to hit a draw ball flight. And you may be able to. You may be able to switch and hit draws, and that's great too. But this is definitely promoting a fade ball flight. And it looks like you're striking it really well. So, great job, Harry, and we'll talk to you next time. As always, aim small, swing smooth. Peace.